welcome to another Painting with Jay. As always, my name is Jay, and today my hair is really crazy, standing up, and yeah, pretty funny. Sorry that there haven't been many videos this week, but welcome to another Painting with Jay, obviously, and today I'm going to be painting a warlock for my Skorne I think Skorne sounds like the best one. So Skorne painting challenge, and it's been fun so far. I'm going to keep up with my pace, and today I'm just going to be painting a warlock, PMorghoul, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So grab a brush, grab a model, grab some work, and paint along with me. And my airbrush compressor's turning on at the same time, which is kind of funny. So let's get painting. Hey everyone, so here's the model I'll be painting today, PMorghoul. So far I've primed it, and with an airbrush, my Patriot 105 base coated the reds. And today I'm just going to continue on the model. I'm wearing my glove because I was just airbrushing. So today I'm going to talk about my recent week, why I haven't been able to put up a lot of videos. I've had a busy week, which I'm guessing many of you out there have. It's the holiday season, you know, but I've had a really busy week, and yeah, so I'm going to try to keep putting out videos. So this video will be up today, because after this I'm just going to go render it. It'll take a couple hours to render, of course. And what else? I'm going to try to have a battle report up this weekend, hopefully. I was actually able to film a couple battle reports this week, which was cool. I just, unfortunately, I had to work sometime after one of the battle reports. I didn't get a lot done video-wise. I also had a pretty... this week's painting tutorial wasn't the hardest, but wasn't the easiest model. I painted up a weird boy for the warp in a really different color scheme. It was actually kind of cool. Yeah, as I was saying. So, actually I'm going to switch up. That's a little too large of a brush for what I want to do. But I was able to get 2 battle reports in. Both of them will be for free because both people really wanted to see their battle reports, and neither one of them are in the warp. So I'm not going to put them in the warp. So they'll both be for free. One will probably be this week, one will next week, I'm guessing. And it was good. Both times I played Necrons. And the thing is I showed you guys my Necron army at the end of last month. My Necron army is fun, and I have some points. I don't have a lot of the competitive options, other than flyers. And I don't want to bring flyers unless my opponent has some, answer to that. So I don't really have a competitive Necron list, but I'm trying out a bunch of different things and seeing what works, seeing what doesn't work, what synergies are well, what synergies don't work, and so forth. But both games this week, I had a really good game against a guy named Dave at the beginning of the week, and we played Maelstrom of War, which this is only my second battle report with Maelstrom of War missions. We had a great time playing, and I'm not going to ruin anything. I'm not going to say anything, but he had a couple really good counters to my army, and I had some bad luck, but I'm not going to say who won or who didn't win or anything like that. You'll have to go see the battle report. It's a good one. It'll be out soon, hopefully. That's the first one. It was really fun. Is that a guy named Dave? And then the second game I played this week was against a guy named James. And James was a relatively new player, and so of course I kept an eye on the rules and stuff because not because he would cheat or anything, just because I knew it was Grey Knights. So of course I knew his army as good, if not better, than he did. Because I love Grey Knights. And yeah, and he, once again, was against a new player, and I brought my kind of like, I wouldn't say beginner's list or anything, but it wasn't like, I don't play a very competitive Necron list. And he brought a relatively competitive Grey Knights list. So it was a good game too. But I'm not going to say anything. Again, I could have destroyed him, he could have destroyed me. I'm not going to say. But it was a normal mission. We played... what was it? Big Guns Never Tire. And it was fun. And his Psyker had Vortex of Doom. And we had the most fun I've ever had in a battle report with Vortex of Doom. because those vortexes, which you'll see in the battle report, they never went away. Never. Ever went away. Like, they stayed in pretty much the entire game and bounced around the battlefield and were hilarious. So, they were a lot of fun. Okay. So, they were a lot of fun, as I said. Good. So right now I'm just working on the... I'm not going to do that many colors, to be honest. With this, my Skorne color scheme is pretty simple. As you saw with my guys, I'm just going to go with a pretty standard color scheme. Most of these areas will be metallic, I'm guessing. Probably gold, I'm thinking, for the hair. Silver, some gold. Yeah, not extreme. I should probably do the part here gold, so we'll see. So right now I'm just going to get the skin done, and then work on the black areas, silver, and golds today. So it's a good game. I've had a couple really good battle reports, and I'm starting to get more frequent battle report opponents, which is great. I'm stupidly happy about that, because it's just nice to have battle report opponents. And every time I get a battle report opponent, by the way, this is just a commercial, but the terrain I got by Greenleaf Terrain has been amazing. And people really love it. I've been getting so many comments about, oh, it looks so awesome in person. I said, oh, it's great. They love it. So I'm having some great battle reports. I hope you like them. I hope there's no more unsub on mask kind of things. But I worked a lot this week. It was a busy week. And then there were a lot of Christmas parties. I had one last week on Friday. Excuse me. And then I had 2 this week already. My wife works at 2 different locations. And so I went to Christmas party twice. And then we're hosting one tonight. So after this, I'm going to go help clean the house and get everything ready. So I had to kind of, disassemble everything for the gaming table. And hide everything today. So. But, yeah, it'll be good. I'm not against holiday parties. They take up time. I'd rather work. I feel like Scrooge McDuck, or Macduff technically, I know, but when I was a kid, I always thought it was Scrooge McDuck. Because obviously, Scrooge. Cool. There she is. PMorghoul. Fun caster. A really good battle box caster, I find, because she's really good with beasts. She's one of the better beast casters. Skorne doesn't really have the best beast casters, but it'll be fun to run her. So I'm excited about that. What color should I do next? While I'm waiting for that to dry, I'll start on the black areas, but I'm going to go with my favorite color instead. Gray liner. Wherever you are. Gray liner from Reaper. I love it. When I run out of this color, I'm going to be very sad because I don't know where to get it. I have to find a Reaper place. I used to get it from Mini Wargaming. Then they, of course, stopped selling it. Yeah, so it's been a good week. Really busy, no complaints. I'm just been busy, and unfortunately, the free videos is where they take the biggest hit for my content. So, but don't worry, I promise there will be battle reports. And last week, of course, I did put up a new How to Play 40K, and I love the comments. I always love the comments when I put up videos like that, because I'm very much aware that it's been a gap in time, and obviously I didn't want to wait that long between videos and stuff, but it just happens sometimes. And people love it. Like, people love my series, How to Play Warhammer 40K 7th edition, but then they're always there's always that comment great job, but don't wait. But by the time you're done the series, it'll be 8th edition. And yeah, it was almost 2 months between edition versions. So that's not going to happen. The next one should be out next week. And then there'll probably be one more at the end of the month. and then I'll keep going. It's going to be a series that's going to be frequent. I have the parts figured out. I have all the parts. There should be about a dozen, maybe just over a dozen parts, and then it'll be good. It will be. I'm hoping people like it because it's good for beginners and watching stuff. I had an interesting conversation with one of my battle report opponents. That I was having a conversation about the why did I leave mini wargaming and all that stuff, but people still think, and I'm gladly straighten out things this day. If you ask Matt or Dave the same thing, they'll say the same thing. We are on great terms. I wish them nothing but the best, and that's it. There's really, maybe I should make her shirt black. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll make her shirt black. We're on amazing terms. I'm left because I moved. It wasn't like I rage quit or anything. I left because I moved. They knew that I was moving, and I gave them amazing notice. So, and they would, if needed be, and I didn't need a reference because obviously I'm working on a job as well, and Matt would have given me a good reference. And as I said, if I didn't move, I'd be there today, right now, filming videos, having a great time, and that's it. But in a way, me leaving was great for me gaming, and it's great for me too. So we're both good because they've since gotten Steve, and Steve's a really fun guy. I've never, I was shocked when there's a video this week. I don't know if it ended up being in the vault or for free, but Steve, Dave, and Dave's brother-in-law ate giant Madagascar hissing cockroaches. And it's just so awesome of a video. So I recommend that. If you want to go see an awesome video, go check out Dave eating hissing cockroaches. That's pretty awesome. I did not honestly think that they were going to do it. And it's so funny. Sorry, Dave, I'm gone, but I get to make my own videos now, and that's cool. It's really fun making my own videos again. When I worked for them, I just didn't have time to make a lot of videos. And since then, Miniature Painting 101 has been amazing because I have loved it. I'm now, I filmed so many videos since starting my own videos again. So there we go. Look at that. Black on pants here. So, and they got Steve, and they got I was gonna say Axel for some reason. I don't know why I was gonna call him Axel, but they got some good video makers now. So, or again. The Machine Shop, by the way, was the video series that I keep recommending that I keep forgetting the name of. It's called The Machine Shop. And it's a great series by Mini Wargaming, the new guy. So, what am I looking for? Oh yeah, where did I put it? Sorry. Now I'm just gonna wash the skin, work on flesh aid. Yep. So. But I'll catch up. I'm going to catch up on my videos. I always do. Just been a busy week. And that'll happen every now and then. And I'll catch up. My eventual goal is to get ahead. But that won't happen for a while. I'm thinking one day, by the way, people, I'm definitely, speaking of taking a week off, I'm going to be taking not the next week off, but the week after. So there won't be any new content for a week. I'm sorry. But I just want to take a week off and spend some time with my family and enjoy the holiday for a week. And then that way I could just take a week off. I'm apparently a workaholic, according to some of the comments. So I should just take a week off and relax. Look at that. Cool. This model's easy. I love War Machine and Hordes models. Some of them are just so easy and quick to paint. I love them. Especially with this color scheme that I'm doing. So it's not going to be too hard of a, as I said, it's not too extreme of a color scheme. I'm going to do just some quick work. I'm going to use as much P3 paints as I can. So this is pig iron. Pig iron. But yeah, Miniature Painting 101's doing well. My How to Play 40K series is, people tend to really like it. And what else? My battle reports are, getting views and things are good. Life is good. So the holidays, as I said, are coming up. I'm kind of looking forward. I got to finish up my Christmas shopping. I've got most of it done. Most of it is done. Yeah. Most of it is done, so I just got to finish it up. And I know my siblings don't. My siblings don't know what I do for a living, basically. So I know they're not watching this video. But so my siblings decided that instead of doing a personalized, there's so many of us, and now some of us are married and everything. So we only do a gift for one person usually, and we usually do a Secret Santa. But then this year, my sister decided that suggested that it'd be kind of more fun to do just that game where you first person picks a prize, second person can take that prize from the first person or unwrap a new one and so forth. So essentially you want to go last, right? And we each bring a gift worth approximately so much money. So I am hilarious in those games because I will bring the most random thing because it's just a fun thing to me, right? So I went to Canadian Tire, and my goal, I originally wanted to buy a blowtorch because I saw it the other day and I thought, oh, that'd be a fun gift to put in this gift thing. One of those baker's blowtorches. I think you use them for like creme brulee and stuff like that. But I thought it'd be hilarious, and just to see my siblings' faces. And I wonder and the thing is, I wondered a little bit, is it going to be a popular gift or would it be an unpopular one? Because people, maybe they want a blowtorch, and they don't have one. And they're like, oh, that'd be a cool gift to get. So I went there to get the blowtorch. But then I went there and slightly overcosted. It was too much to be in the gift exchange. So instead, I bought a cookie jar. But it was a Cake Boss cookie jar, and I know that two of my sisters would really like it, and I think all of them would actually. I think all three of my sisters would like it, and I figured that way at least they get something. And my wife and I would even like it if it was. Plus, it was on sale. It was like $50 down into the range of $25. So it was actually like it's going to be one of the more expensive items in this gift exchange. So I'm going to do the hair metallic as well. It's a helmet. So I decided to get a cookie jar. So I did. And I can't wait to see their faces. I don't know if they're going to like it or not, but it'll be funny. And either way, someone's going to go home with a cookie jar. Worst comes worst, it's me. I don't mind. So that's kind of fun. And then I gave my wife her birthmas. I call it birthmas because my wife and I don't really exchange Christmas gifts. Because we don't need a whole lot of stuff, and it's our, we do treat it like our money. Our money. So then it's kind of weird, but we do get each other birthday presents. My birthday's in February. Hers is in December. It's actually tomorrow. And so feel free to wish her a happy birthday if you want, people. Wish my wife a happy birthday. She'd appreciate it. And so I got her birthday gift, and the one I went to Best Buy for. That was it. And it was, I got her, and I can mention it because she occasionally watches my videos. I got her these Altec Lansing Bluetooth speakers because she's always wanted Bluetooth speakers for because she always carries around devices and stuff, but she's always wanted Bluetooth speakers. The only thing is, and my wife will she will not be offended by this. My wife is accident prone, especially when it comes to electronics. She is not the one that you buy high-end electronics for and expect them to survive. She's a bit accident prone, as I said. So, I was looking at Bluetooth speakers for a while, and I found a set that are waterproof and drop-proof, and I was thinking to myself, okay, now we're talking. This is a gift that she would love, and that she wouldn't break so easily. As I said, nothing against it. It's just she's a bit accident prone. We all know that person that is a bit accident prone when it comes to electronics, and for me, it's my wife. She's gone through several cell phones since we started dating. Of course, we're married now, but still, I've gone through, I think, 1/4 of the cell phones that she has in the same time. One time years ago we were kayaking, and just before we went kayaking, we were waiting to get our kayak, and all of a sudden we heard this weird hissing sound, like, I kind of ignored it for a minute, and then I was like, I wonder what that hissing sound is, and so I looked down, and it was her relatively brand new cell phone that she had dropped into the water, and it was frying. That was the sound of frying cell phone. That sound was, yeah. So the cell phone kind of bit the dust in that particular instance. It's just the mask going to be... Yep. So that was kind of funny. And, yeah, she's continued to go through them for a while. This model is, as I said, the predominant color in this model is going to be red and gold, so it's going to be a fun model to paint up. And I'm excited to play some Skorne. They're a challenging army. They're not, they're not the easiest plug-and-play army, but I like them. They're a cool army, and I'm excited to play them. And I might be able to play them next week. We'll see. I might be able to get some battle reports in. I'm trying to get in some maybe a battle report or two in this week, this upcoming week, maybe with my friend Andy, who he plays Retribution, so that'll be fun. And I just want to try some Skorne out and see how they do. What else? Tomorrow, Blood Angels Codex comes out, right? It's Friday. Today's Friday, December 12th. Except, as I mentioned earlier, tomorrow's my wife's birthday. So I'm not doing a review tomorrow. Now, I know most people just assume that I'm going to do a review because I've done a review for pretty much every codex. And I usually do it on the Friday night or the Saturday. But this year, I'm doing the down... I usually get the digital, but this year, this time I'm going to get the... I'm going to go get a legit copy. But I promised my wife that I would not work tomorrow. The problem is, I know I sound like a terrible husband, but I'm already working tomorrow. I wasn't able to get off the full day for my other job. It's so busy during the holidays that they just won't give us the days off, right? Because we're needed. And so I understand that, right? So I negotiated with my work, and I got an early shift, earlier than I normally work, so that I can spend the night. I'm off work, I start work at, I think 7:30, and I work till 3:30, right? 8 hour shift. So as I said, sorry. So I am going to spend the night with her, right? And I love Warhammer 40k. It's my passion in life, but I gotta dedicate the night of my wife's birthday to my wife. It's no brainer. And then Sunday, I am going to be doing a codex review. Now we figured out. I think we've worked out the bugs. We tried doing a Google Hangout with just the two of us. So I am going to be doing a 2-person, like me and someone else. I'm going to try this, and if it works, I'll keep doing it, maybe with other people. But if it doesn't work out, tough luck. I'll try one. A Google Hangout with a gentleman named Doblet, His real name's Patrick, but he goes by the Deblet, usually depending on the comment section. You'll see him in the comments of my videos. And we've known each other for a while, and he's really into Blood Angels. So I figured it'd be kind of, and we both thought it'd be kind of cool just to do a two-person review on it. That way it's not just my opinion, it's someone else's opinion. And it's going to be good. So we're going to do that Sunday. We'll film it Sunday. I'll probably be up Sunday as well. But the only downside to it that I see is the video quality will be different, like much lower because it's off a video, not off a video camera. It's off a webcam. But besides that, I think it's gonna be cool. I'm gonna ask you guys what do you think, and if it's cool, I'll keep doing it, and if not, no problem. It's not a biggie. But I'm excited for that. And of course, we both heard the rumors, and we've both seen a lot of the rumors, and I'm hoping that not all the rumors are true, because some of the rumors are not so good for the Blood Angels. We'll see. So that's cool. But so there'll be a 2-person review. As I said, it should be up probably Sunday night, is my guess. And that's cool. I'm going to clean off my brush. Apparently I must have picked up some paint. So I'm excited for that. I don't, all my video reviews are by myself, so it'll be fun to actually do it with, another person. And I think the viewers are going to I think the viewers are going to like it. I really do, because to me it just adds another opinion and another thought. We'll talk about things, and we might disagree. We're obviously not going to fight or anything, but we might disagree on a certain thing. But I think adding another person, especially a primarily Blood Angel player. Now, as I said, I played most armies in 40k, and I know the rules for most armies in 40k. Not all the rules, obviously. You've seen my battle reports. But so I know Blood Angels pretty well, but coming from a pure Blood Angel player, I think it'll be really good. I'm excited. So that's going to be cool. That's coming up the pipe. That's it. This color scheme is not really complex. I got to get some Caribou Crimson for her lips. That's blood for the Blood God. That wouldn't do too well. I gotta organize my paints again. Resurrecting Flesh Shade. Sorry, people, pardon me for a moment while I look for my paint. I thought I put out all the paints that I needed, but I was wrong. So, yeah, I thought about doing a 2-person review, but we just couldn't get I couldn't get my schedule together. I was thinking of contacting Scarcast when the Dark Angels came out, because him and I have played a couple games against each other, and that sounds really weird when I touch my neck like that with a glove on, but couldn't do it. There it is. It's right in front of me. Caribou Crimson. Man, I keep thinking about this year. It's been a wacky, just crazy year that we've had. And I would trade it for the world, but it's just been a really, really busy year. A lot has happened. And yeah, I wouldn't have guessed at the beginning of this year what I would have been doing at the end. But things, they happen for a reason, I guess. And good. And I'm happy. And I'm really excited to see what 2015 has in store. I'm going to go see Penn and Teller on my birthday. That's going to be fun. Vegas. By the way, somebody brought this up. This can of Mountain Dew, right? The reason why it's still on my desk is I put stuff in it. Somebody brought that up, and I wanted to address that. By the way, this can of Mountain Dew, it has been on this desk for a long time, but it was empty, and I put models, like when I'm trying to hold certain items, I just put them there, or the cup here. Like I just hold things in it. That's why it's always just been my secondary holder. So that's why I still have it. I'm not the cleanest person. I'm definitely not defending that, but I'm just saying that for the record. Yeah. What else? Let's put some gold on it. Some rich gold, liquid gold. Vallejo. My favorite gold range. There's going to be a lot of gold on this model. See, I'm going to still be painting probably gold when this video ends. What else? So, yeah, things are good. I'm just busy, but busy isn't bad. It's just, you gotta prioritize stuff, and videos sometimes don't take priority. But yeah, got a couple battle reports filmed. That's good. Battle reports are awesome. I love filming them, love playing them. And they're one of those videos that gets proportionally, like the amount of time it takes to make a battle report versus the amount viewed, they tend to be one of the better things. The best ratio of like time spent to amount of viewers is codex reviews. But codex reviews are the most expensive video to make because you have to purchase a codex to do the codex review. So they don't tend to. Sorry, I'm organizing some stuff. You know, so I do them obviously when I can, because whenever a codex comes out, you know, I do a review on it. But they tend to be the most expensive versus a battle report, which is just time, right? It just takes about 4 hours to make, and people love them. So that's awesome. I love the shine that you get from these liquid golds. As you can see, it's so shiny. Single application, and you're good to go. And it really does shrink well. So it really keeps all those nice details, especially on the model like this that has all those nice details in the cape. I got this Skorne kit when Mini Wargaming was going, when the store was closing. And they had the Skorne kit. And I was like, oh, I'd like to play Skorne. So I bought the starter set. The battle box. And it's a good battle box. One of the better ones, I find. So, if you want to play an army, you know. It has some good, there's a good caster in it. And it has some good, it has, you know, arguably the best war beast in the army for points. Points for points. People debate a lot, but the gladiator, the Titan Gladiator, right, or the Gladiator Titan, is one of the better ones for sure. It has great powers that it can help out its fellow ones, and it's just a good beat stick. So people really like it. It has PMorghoul, and Morghoul is pretty good, as I said. One of the casters I really want to get is Xerxes, because I just love the look of the war beast that he's on. Like, it's just he's a giant war beast because he's on he's a chariot warlock, and he looks awesome. I saw him at Gen Con, and I was like, oh, it looks awesome. I stood in line hoping to get him, but he sold out before I got the... He sold out before I got the... He got to the front. Look at all the gold. Like this model is just going to be a lot of gold. Yeah. But after this, if I get the caster done, officially I think I'm at 20. I have 31 points of War Beast painted up. And she has 5 War Beast points, I'm pretty sure, 6. So I think I'm at 25 or 26 War Beast, or sorry, list points. So, for those who don't know, in War Machine and Hordes, your casters each have a set amount of points that are set aside specifically for War Beasts and Warjacks. So if they have 5 points, for example, you can bring an extra 5 points in your list of Warjacks and War Beasts. So in a list of, like, if it's a 50-point game, you can actually have, like, if your Warlock has a 5-point lenience, you can bring 55 points, as long as 5 points are at least of Jacks. Or Beasts, sorry. And they, yeah, so that's kind of cool. Some tend to allow more, some less, you know, but, and it's nice. It's been a nice little break from 40K. But in the new year, I am hitting 40K super hard. I am doing Tyranids for 2 months of Tyranids. Because my Tyranids need some love, and it's time that they get some. Because I have so many monstrous creatures that need to be painted up. That it's gonna be good. And I think I have all our travel plans for the winter, for the holidays figured out. We're not flying anywhere, we're just driving. I couldn't imagine anybody has to fly places for the holidays. I have so much respect for you guys and girls, obviously. But, the reason why I started saying that, by the way, I've been throwing the word "and girls" in because I noticed that I say guys. Right? Whenever I'm talking general, I say guys, you guys. And apparently, I got a message about it. I actually got a personal message, and I do know I have women viewers. I do know that, and apparently I say guys so much that it sounds like I'm being segregative, and I didn't mean that at all. It's one of the terms I say. Like, I say dudes a lot, and I don't want to be, you know what? And I honestly don't try to be. I don't know. I don't say sexist or anything, but you know what I mean. Discluding. So I'll say, I'll throw it whenever I catch myself. I'll correct myself. And that's it. I in this particular circumstance, I really don't think it's someone being. I honestly don't feel it's someone being oversensitive. It's an easy thing for me to just adjust, and it's all good. No, a lot of gold. Yeah, I haven't decided yet if I'm going to still stay in that tournament. I signed up for a Masters tournament for Adepticon, and I don't know if I'm going to stay in it. I'm thinking I might, but we'll see. Still have another few weeks to make that decision. And if I'm not comfortable, I won't stay in it. Simple as that. Oops. This is looking good. a lot of gold. So this gold alone is going to take me many, many minutes. And then I will fix up the silvers, and then it's pretty much done. I'll base it later. Of course, I'm probably not going to be done even the golds by the time the video is done. I'm going to end it at about 45 minutes. Because I just got to get on with stuff. Unfortunately, I got to go get ready for the party. Then it starts in a few hours. Pretty much the entire area around the armor is gold. And it's crazy. By the way, if any of you propose to your significant others or get proposed to, let me know in the comments in the new year, during Christmas time. I'm kind of curious to see how many viewers get engaged. Because I was having that conversation again yesterday. That many people propose during the holidays. And there's nothing wrong with that, as I said. There's absolutely nothing wrong with proposing during the holidays. I didn't do it. She's coming along pretty well. This is good. One layer of gold at a time. What else? Christmas specials are on. A lot of Christmas specials. And Christmas specials are hilarious to watch. They're so cheesy. So cheesy. Now I've actually witnessed a couple weird stories with Christmas stuff. Like this sounds like a Christmas story in itself, but my mother once lost her cat, and it was like she lost her cat. I'd say the first week of December, and it actually came back. No word of a lie, on Christmas Day. It appeared in the backyard during the family Christmas party, and it was just so random. It was really dirty, so it was probably in someone's garage. But it was really starving, but it came back. And I noticed that a lot of there have been a lot of Christmas specials where like an animal or a person goes missing and comes back on Christmas Day. I'm like, I guess that isn't too far-fetched because it's happened to me. But yeah, they're really cheesy. A lot of the Christmas specials. They are really cheesy movies. And they always have like actors that used to be really popular, and then you kind of know when you're not as popular when you do a straight for movie, like a straight for TV Christmas movie. A lot of movies are actors like, oh yeah, I remember back then when they were really popular, but now they're kind of not so popular. So it's kind of funny. But a lot of the time I can kind of predict what they're gonna say ahead of time. It was fun. Oh yeah, and at the holiday party yesterday. Not yesterday. Was it yesterday? Yeah, I was at one yesterday. I go to one like every day now. So yesterday's holiday party. Now I'm pretty good at listening for music. I'm pretty good at naming songs and artists and stuff. And I heard one of the challenges was the first person to, when they play the song Let It Snow, you have to talk to this one person and say, hey, Let It Snow's playing. And I was like, okay, I bet I can win that. And I was the only one who actually recognized the song and then found her. And I won. And then after the song was over, she said to the group, she goes, oh, Jay won for Let It Snow. And no one even knew that the song had played. So that was kind of funny. But me. So I won a gift card to, what was it called? Gift card to Cineplex, where I'm probably going to go see The Hobbit. I have to go see The Hobbit and see how it ends. I already know what happens in the Battle of the Five Armies, but still, I want to see how the movie ends. What else? That was cool. And at my other work's holiday party, which was last Friday. I think this one, I don't think I've talked about this one yet. So there was another contest. They had a game where they where the first person drew a name. Sorry, the first person drew a prize and then drew a name. And you draw your prize, and you draw a number, and it's attached to a certain prize. And then you draw the name of the next person who gets to do this, and so forth, right? And it goes through everyone. And I didn't even know that they were doing this contest until about halfway through. And then I said, hey, is my name in there? Because I just wondered, if we were supposed to put our own names in, or they do it ahead of time. And the woman kind of gave me a really, I'd say, like, curt response. She goes, no, I put in everyone's names. All the names are in there already. You don't need to fill out anything. I said, oh, okay, thank you. That's great. And the names keep going, and I don't hear Jay anytime soon. Next name, not Jay, and then not Jay, then not Jay. And I'm like, that's odd. Maybe I'm going to be the unlucky when I get the very last pick. That's my luck. Maybe I'll get it. So then there's like 3 names left in the hat. I look at the hat, and there's only 3 names left. But I could have sworn there's 5 people left, including me, that haven't drawn. So at this point, I said to her, I'm like, sorry, just want to double check. Are you really sure my name's in there? And she gave me that same response. She goes, yes, your name's in there. Don't need to double check with me. Every name's in here. I'm like, okay, fine. Maybe I'm just going to be the last person. Exactly. And then 2 names are left, and then 1 name's left, and then the last name gets drawn, and it's not mine. And so I walked right up to that same girl who'd give me the kind of lippy response, and I was like, hey, so was my name in there? And she goes, oh, I guess you never got called. I said, no. So my name actually wasn't in there. And she was lippy for no reason. That was kind of funny. So I won the prize that no one else wanted. I won a basket full of mustard. I haven't collected it yet, but it's like 5 different types of mustard. And I don't know if I'm going to collect that prize. Because, I don't know, I'm not the biggest, nothing against mustard, but I'm just not the biggest, fan of mustard, especially 5 different types of mustard. What am I going to eat with all this mustard, So that's pretty funny. So apparently I'm going to get a lot of mustard. Wow, she's really coming along. Not a very hard color scheme, but look at this. I'm going to probably end it soon, as I mentioned, because I have to go get ready for the holiday party. We're at 45 minutes already. But plus, she's almost done. Like, this is pretty much what I'm going to do. Like, this is definitely tabletop quality. And I don't, this would be easily tournament level. She has many colors on her, and she's, I'd say, fully painted. A lot of border. Let's see. Yeah, I'll just finish up her neck, and then that'll be good. Up here over the shoulder. So yeah, the holidays will be good. It's gonna feel really weird taking a week off since I moved here in June, or late May, early June. I haven't taken more than like a day off, so taking a week off is gonna feel really cool. But then I'll have to get back to work hardcore, and I'm kind of losing my voice. It's kind of funny, just through all the talking of the holidays and stuff. Oh yeah, and I got my. This was kind of funny stories too. I got my holiday bonus at my other job, and of course I don't get a holiday bonus here, but my holiday bonus, and I saw it and I was like, this is huge. Like, it's like 5 times the size it was last year. And I thought that's kind of odd, but then I didn't really think about it. I was like, oh cool, maybe they're just more generous with their holiday bonuses. It's huge, like huge holiday bonus. And then just after I got it, within minutes, I was told that they got an email from accounting stating that the bonuses were wrong for 10 individuals, and I was one of them. And I got, as I said, my bonus was huge. And they were like, no, it's supposed to be the same thing you got last year, pretty much. I was like, oh. But for those 10 minutes, I was like, I am a happy camper. that was insane. I was like, whoa. Thank you, company. That was a lot of fun. You know, like, yeah, thank you, bonuses. So let's just quickly do some quick gradients with the silver, and we'll be good to go. That's a really, I don't really want to use that for dry brush today. Sorry, maybe this one. That was really just hilarious. Yeah. My brush just fell off its thing. Okay, Games Workshop brush. One of those days. Okay. So now with that brush, let's try this brush. Good. So now I'm just taking some cold steel, which is the middle tone. It's kind of the iron breaker, basically. It's the iron breaker of the P3 world. I'm just going to quickly do a quick gradient. Up the claws. Overbrush to give some texture to the silvers. Cool, and then I'm going to take the highest color, the lightest, which is Quicksilver, and finish this up. And then I'm going to call it after that, because I just basically, I'm going to base her and varnish her. And this is basically my tabletop quality for Skorne. I think this is definitely battle report / tournament worthy. I don't think anybody would debate with that, so. Quick gradient of colors. Good. And look at that. We are basically done. She's ready to go command some war beasts and probably kill some stuff. Hopefully she doesn't die too quickly. Hordes. So that concludes another episode of Painting with Jay. I really hope you got stuff done too. You know, maybe you painted up another Hordes Warlock, or maybe a Warcaster, or just some models in general. You know, I'm glad that we're together, we're getting work done, and I just moved my camera because I dropped my mask, and I'm glad you guys, and girls obviously, are getting work done too, because together we're getting work done. No more unpainted models. More fun for everyone. Better models roll better. That's what I say. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave comments in the comment section down below if you have anything to add to anything I said. And feel free to wish my wife happy birthday. I'll let her know if anybody does. It's her birthday tomorrow, so it's going to be fun. And definitely stay tuned for more videos. Battle reports coming up, and my Codex review of the Blood Angels will be probably Sunday. So stay tuned for more videos. Until next time, this is Jay saying, happy painting with Jay.